Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Hi. My name is Garlips, and I live inside the big box in front of you. And welcome to today's stream. It's Friday, the 21st of July, 2023. And today we're going to be playing more Danganronpa. Specifically, more Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, aka the first game, which is where I'm still playing. I haven't got to the end yet. It's taken me, what, 3+ months? Anyway. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Sorry I'm a little bit later than usual. I kind of was trying to get some speedrun marathon submissions in quickly because, well, you know me, I'm always game for another speedrun marathon, so I've been throwing my oar in with some of the new ones that have just been announced. I've even just submitted the chant for the first time, which makes me nervous because that means I need to practice. Well, I need to practice the chant anyway for unrelated clock tower reasons that might become apparent very soon. So I do need to start practicing the chant properly. But what else? What else? Yeah, my first in-person marathon. UKSM, which is going to be at Insomnia in Birmingham in September. And I'm nervous, but I've decided to take the leap and submit for it. And hopefully, watch this space, maybe Garlips will be at an actual event near you. I know that Mr. My Internet has put in for it as well, so we might end up taking some pictures and doing some silly bits. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Anyway, before we begin, I will be starting with Danganronpa in just a few moments here, but I thought I'd run through some Post. Yes, it's Post. It's the return of Post. Now, before, I had money and I bought things with Post, but now, of course, recently, we haven't had the leisure money to spend on things. But it was my birthday, and I did get some money, so I decided to buy some stuff for my birthday. Oh, by the way, I'll also show you my birthday presents as well. Where's Stray? Oh, Stray's downstairs. Oh, I can't show you Stray, but I got Stray, which is really cool. And I got Killer Frequency, which you all know because I'm literally a Killer Frequency speedrunner now, just waiting for those runs to be accepted. Okay, so here's what I got. I got the Nonary games, which is the two games in the 999 series. Basically, they're kind of like Danganronpa, but with actual puzzles. Like lots of anime people stand around and talk, but also there are puzzles. Welcome in, Thanksy. Yeah, I played a little bit of the DS version of 999. I think it's like 9 doors, 9 hours, 9 rooms or something. I played the first one of those on the DS for about an hour or two. And I liked it back in the day, but I had one of those, don't tell Nintendo, I had one of them region cards. So I just downloaded every fucking DS game, and I played like a little bit of every DS game. And I was like, this is good, I'll come back to this. This is shit, I won't come back to this, etc. So I kind of played a little bit of it, and I was like, this is good, I'll come back to this. 15 years later! Well, more like 20, for fuck's sake. Well, not quite 20. 15 years later, I returned to the scene of the crime. Now with a PS4 version that includes that game, and I think is the second one called Virtue's Last Rewards, which was previously on PS Vita, if memory serves correctly. Also, you see that name there? Spike Chunsoft. Also, publishers of Danganronpa. So it all comes back around. But yes, really looking forward to getting into these at some point. When we run out of Danganronpa, this will probably take Danganronpa's place until we run out of that. I also really want to play, incidentally, I really want to play Hotel Dusk again. I fucking loved Hotel Dusk on the DS, which was kind of the same kind of game. It's anime people talking plus puzzles. You know, like in my head, they're kind of... where's my... I'm trying to fucking manage my hair. It's a mess. Oh no. Oh no, we got dandruff. We got dandruff. Oh no! I washed my hair today, and now I have dandruff. I know. Shocking. The more I bat it, the more it appears. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got most of it anyway. Fuck it. You're just gonna have to live with whatever's there. Oh, welcome in, Blackbird Twitch. And unfortunately, that is your first repeat joke. You opened with that yesterday. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. It's okay. um, the Nonary games. We're just going through post, and then I will. That's okay. If you like beer, drink beer responsibly. I'm just going through post, and then we're going to start with Danganronpa. So I got the Nonary games with some of my birthday money. Excited to play these. Very exciting. Welcome in 16-bit, by the way. I see you there, buddy. Then I got Dark Cloud for PS2. This is a PS2 game that I don't own, believe it or not. Members of the Wheel of Struggle played Dark Cloud this season. I didn't because I joined the season late. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. I saw Mr. Matt playing some of it. And it's kind of like old school PS2, but in a good way. I love the PS2. I love the entire lifespan of the PS2. But there's something magical about some of the earlier titles. Do you know what I mean? Well, let's have a look. What? SCES 50295. So, what? Within the first 300 games? Something like that of the PS2? No worries, 16-bit. Yeah, goddamn ads. Are the ads gone now? Are the ads gone now? Welcome in, Devon Lass. No ads for you. You're a cool kid. 16-bit, unfortunately, has been hit by the adpocalypse. We'll just wait for 16-bit to get through his ads. Bless him. Tell my friends I had a date with this cute girl, and they made fun of me saying she was up, but joke's on them, they made up too. Nice. Yes. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. We're about to play Danganronpa. I'm just showing you my post, okay? I got this for my birthday. I bought this with some of the money I got for my birthday. I also got Dark Cloud. And because I got Dark Cloud, I also got Dark Chronicle. Because I've not played either of these. So looking forward to playing both. This one looks like it's a bit more of a well put together game, or maybe they realized what they wanted to do with the series at this point. Over 100 total hours of engaging gameplay. You heard it, guys. You mean Dark Cloud 2? Well, yes. I mean, there is a theme here. There is a theme. This was a job lot, and I didn't pay that much for it, so I'm happy. They both have manuals as well, so of course. It's Garlips, of course they have manuals. This is the last one for today. You gotta only name US names. Right, what was it called in the US? Was it called Dark Cloud 2 in the US? Really? Why wasn't it called Dark Cloud 2 here then? That's some kind of weird bullshit. Who knows? Anyway, this is the last beauty I bought with my money. I paid actual money for this. Are you ready? You're not ready. So I'm back on my PS2 bullshit. I bought the Muppets Party Cruise. Jim Henson's the Muppets Party Cruise. Now this is a Mario Party style game with mini games based on the Muppets property. And I guess they're all on a cruise or something? I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. You see Muppets Party Cruise, you buy it. What else do you do with that information? Hang on, let me take a quick look at the manual. Let's see what kind of game this is. Oh, we've got... Look at this. The story. Full-page spread. The story. Kermit, TM. Miss Piggy, TM. And all of your other favourite Muppets, TM. Are off on their long-awaited party cruise, but as fate would have it, our magnificent Muppets, TM, find themselves stuck on the bottom deck of the boat. But don't worry, the Muppets, TM, have a plan. They set up fun minigames in their cabins to earn party favours. Use the party favours to battle your way up 5 decks to first class and on to victory. I'm basically hoping that this is kind of like Jumanji, but Muppet flavour Jumanji. And I don't know if there's a speedrun.com page for it yet. Should I check? Would that ruin the surprise if I checked? Let's check. I know there are a lot of Muppet boards. Muppets games. Right, okay, Muppet games. I don't think we have Muppets Party Cruise, but let me just try Muppets. There it is, Muppets Party Cruise. It's got a board. It's got 2 people on it. It's got 2 people on it. That means third in the world is up for grabs. Hang on. Third in the world is up for grabs. So maybe I'll do that at some point. I don't know. How long is the run? Let me take a look. Oh my god, it's an hour run? Second place is 2 hours? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Play it now? No, it's Danganronpa time. It's hashtag Friday Romper, but, it will need to be played soon. Yeah, it will need to be played soon. I'll digitize it, I'll make myself an ISO, and, we'll try and squeeze it in somewhere, shall we? I think that's doable. Dang it. Yeah, you thought you were going to peer pressure me, but no. I've got to play my silly anime, trial game. Not trial as in, like, trial version, but trial as in, I put people on trial and kill them. So for anyone who doesn't know where we were last time, I will just recap. So, we just did trial number 5. That was the trial where a supposed student we'd never heard of before, Mukuro Ikusaba, was murdered, and they tried to pin it on me, and they tried to pin it on Kyoko, that's her name, Kyoko. And in the end, I let myself get, like, voted as the killer, and they punished me by putting me on a conveyor belt, but at the last second, Alter Ego, the AI that was left behind by, it's something. Chisuga, Chihuahua, fuck. Can't remember the name. Anyway, it began with Chi. The little programmer girl. They left behind Alter Ego, and Alter Ego stopped the murder from happening. There he is. Woohoo! You're playing with the rules again, aren't you? Woohoo! Can't wait. Can't wait to get started, but of course we must finish the recap. Alter Ego stopped me getting murdered. I fell down a big rubbish chute, a big trash chute, into a big trash pile. I managed to survive there for a day by myself. Then Kyoko came down the trash chute, gave me some food and water, and is going to help me out. Now we're going to begin to get to the bottom of things. That's why the stream is called The Bottom of Things. Okay, we're going to get, well, the bottom of everything. We're going to get to the bottom of everything. The Danganronpa anime got me in the feels real quick. I had to stop watching for a bit. Cool. Do not tell me literally anything about it. But that's fine, you're not spoiling stuff. So that's good. But yeah, don't tell me anything, okay? But that means you've got a bit of a heads up, 16-bit, about what's about to happen. Right. I think we're ready to begin. The one thing I've kind of, like, I've tried to avoid looking up how long of this game there is, but given the sheer fact of how many students are left, we can't have many more trials or murders, I don't think. So I've kind of guessed that we're probably going to need today, and then maybe Monday to finish this game. We'll see how it goes. It might be that I need more parts. I doubt I'm going to finish it today, but it could happen. We're just gonna go as long as I can go, and then we will call it a day for today. And if we complete it, great. If we haven't, great. All right. Without any further ado, I think it's time to begin. So let's begin. Off we go. Oh, I've missed this music! It's so good! Right. The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Oh, I forgot that Makoto gives us these little summaries as well. That's quite helpful. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the Mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Oh my god, Ponty, get out of here! Fucking Ponty. Ponty, may I take your order? Yes, please. I'd like a flame-grilled Celestial Ludenberg with teriyaki chicken and a large fountain soda, too. Come down to Ponty's Pizza. Fuck that guy. Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Are you a fan of Twisted Metal at all? I've never played a single Twisted Metal game, ever. Where would you suggest I start? Oh yeah, there's the TV show as well, isn't it, with Will Arnett in it. But I kind of want Will Arnett to be in a Matt Hazard game or show, so... When I heard Will Arnett's voice, I was like, Will Arnett? They're bringing back Matt Hazard? No, they weren't. I was so disappointed. Anyway, figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Okay, right, well, let's talk first. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. And we should be able to use it on the door, right? Okay, so we're going to use it on the door. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might watch it at some point. I think it's time for us to unlock the door.
It's true.
Alright, here we go. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then, click. Yes, it opened.
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Here we go. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Chapter 6. Ultimate Pain, Ultimate Suffering, Ultimate Despair, Ultimate Execution, Ultimate Death. Could you maybe make your chapter names a little shorter? Thank you. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel, extending straight up, like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Oh, hello. Someone enjoyed their job, didn't they? The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off that. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Because we take pride in it. Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. Get you! Yeah, we stand alone. Divorced from society. We're so special. A conscious effort.
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains. Before I came here, when was looking up info about the school online. Typo. Before I came here, when looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However...
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Oh. But you said you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about. Oh, okay.
However...
There is something I want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future.
However...
But he had no interest in detective work, so he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, or she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative, and more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However...
But there's one thing that I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever, I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that, I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. So helpful. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Here we go. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that this is where it'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. What is everyone else going to make of me coming back? What is Monokuma going to make of this? The hatch opened with ease. Because have I broken any rules? Have I? Have I really? Not sure. Hatch opened with ease, and so... here we are. That's where that hatch comes out! Oh, fuck. Okay. Looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peaks Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I would never have gotten out there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favour. Okay. This is how we got out of the garbage pit. I never would have imagined that's where this led. No, me neither. That's kind of crazy. So now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out... And I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So then...
Then let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run away. As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry, what you think is going to happen isn't. Yeah, because I think she's read the rules. She's quite thoroughly read the rules. Monokuma, I think you'll find, in the rules, there is no rule against, fucky-wucky bullshit that we've just done. No rule! No more fucky-wucky bullshit! Oh, thanks, Monokuma. Yeah, but retroactively, it doesn't apply retroactively, so we're good. We're good, Monokuma, right? We're good. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Makuru's death. Yeah, because, I mean, like, the mastermind... The mastermind says, we only kill the person if the person is the person who killed the person, right? Now, I didn't kill the person. So, the Monokuma's not even following his own rules. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was.
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us to go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. I'm still a little... No, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Okay. I bet I can't talk to anybody. Everyone's gonna be in the gym. Yeah. Because, like, otherwise everyone would be like, you're alive? Why are you alive? There's definitely some fucky-wucky bullshit going on here. I can just walk there. This is going to be interesting. Hope everyone else is here.
Well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished! Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do? If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed! It's unfortunate that that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again! And this time, I won't leave anything to chance! Kyoko,
Right.
do whatever you feel you have to. What?
However...
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
No.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose? You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
Because...
Well, you set up the latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words...
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened, and then executed, right? What are you talking about?
However...
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The result of the trial wasn't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. Ellipses!
However...
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it.
Am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Makuru. You did. Ellipses.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. Oh, it's nice to see him get his little bare ass handed to him, do you know what I mean? Even as much as I love him, just handing him his ass is great. If the blacking is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that.
What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth. Welcome in, Vinny! Hey, Garlips, reading stream again. Exactly. You got it.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution, he would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto right now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Oh my god, she's playing to the audience at home! Good call. Well done, Kyoko. Huh?
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would sorry, vibes. Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope. Yeah, fuck you, Monokuma! I'm no longer Team Monokuma. Ah.
Hey,
Welcome in, Mr. Matt Internet. Speak to me, warriors. Peel back the cheeks of turbulence as the plane enters a nosedive. Tear open the pilot's door and take a dump on their cockpit. Input both hands into the hole and form the Goatsy of Hope. Garotsy's first mod. Garotzy. Really? Is here, warriors! It's Mr. Matt Internet! Welcome in, Mr. Matt. Hope you're having a good day. I just put my submissions in for, InstaYab and UKSM. So feel free to put your submission in for UKSM and then give me that code. I just kind of decided to bombard them with a whole bunch of submissions. Incidentally, we might be at UKSM this year, which is going to be in the Insomnia Gaming event thing in Birmingham in the NEC. We might be there. InstaSim has been submitted, but UKSM I shall submit later. Dr. Goodman, well done. Okay. Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove us wrong. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. She is a pretty good detective, huh? Garlips and Mr. Matt Internet on the main stage, taking over. Yeah, Garotzy, as he's now being called. This is the new Garlips Internet order of streaming, brother! Yeah, we are kind of like the pro wrestlers of speedrunning. I feel like we have been for a while. I take pride in that. I was trying to think of... We might submit Sausage Hunter as well, right? I mean, I've got a laptop I can bring. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
That's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice.
So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Makuro's trial over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last
showdown. One final battle.
between hope
Oh,
and despair.
she was gonna read it. Should have let her.
Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial. One last showdown. In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Makuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. Is this really the last trial? Welcome in, Phoenix! How you doing, buddy? Hope you're good. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? I would love to... Seriously, I'm going to bring my DSLR. If we get chosen for UKSM and we go there, I'm going to bring my DSLR. Let's record some shit. I'll bring a tripod and everything. Let's record some shit. Let's do some collabs and stuff. That would be fun. Plus, the gift I was going to give you in December, I'll probably just give you then. Because I think it arrived today. I haven't checked the post box yet, but I think it arrived. I'm very excited about it. They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. No time... Oh, so, time for bear jokes. Now what you suggested might be plausible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
Fuck's sake. You know, like, I've got a health bar, I've got a psychic health bar, and each one of these is like minus 20. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right in the psychic groin. That's a Garlips quote. Oof, right in the psychic groin. Garlips 2023.
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown!
He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
All the mysteries.
That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself!
then that'll be enough to qualify.
Oh, that's the critical hit. Oh, I'm dead. Qualify. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's new to me. That's the one that did it. That's the straw. Broke the Garlips back.
it's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along.
Okay, well good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Makuro's death and solve the mysteries of the school,
You guys!
then you win. But you can't do all of that.
We will face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held. That's true. So, wait. Are you suggesting that one of us has to die now? Hang on, I'm writing something down.
What's wrong?
I remember that. For sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement.
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Makuro is no exception to that.
Huh? Makuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Makuro...
It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
What?
Listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why'd he go quiet all of a sudden? Oh god, what's he cooking now?
Now I'm really angry.
I'm done talking. I've got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya?
Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable.
Leave me alone. Get out of here.
Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go?
I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment, overflowing with despair.
Hey,
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
however,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from the final showdown, do they?
so
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let their guard down, like I said. So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off,
However,
and yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it another way, there must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
so
They had to show the world something no matter the cost. Us killing each other. They wanted to show the world?
it would seem
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The Mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the Mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
At the very least.
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the Mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
Indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of the regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules, to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the Mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the Mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words.
It would only do the Mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the Mastermind to accept your challenge.
However.
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the Mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
Wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I still haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanour is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However.
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
Correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the Mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There is no option except to win.
Hey.
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True. But now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the Mastermind. Work together with everyone.
However.
Is that really possible? Huh?
Anyway,
right now we have to go find the
shall
others.
we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go? Alright. Let's go talk to everyone and explain what the fuck is going on. We're in the dorms. In the second floor of the was there a second floor of the dorms? There is, but we don't have access to it. Should I just go knock on doors? Who's still alive? This cunt. He's not inside.
Hey.
I'm gonna guess that they're not in one person's room. They must be in one of the other rooms around here, so let's go and take a look. Try the canteen, I guess. What time? It's night time. They should be in their dormitory, right? Well, it might not be 10 o'clock. And suddenly we were greeted with Monokuma. I can't pronounce that. You again. Okay. Is he broken?
Whew.
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit.
AG greater than 3. Fourth sum equals sin. Act underscore 61. Bye.
Jeez, what the heck?
However.
I wonder what that was all about. couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah! Oh, here they are. It's the gang!
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Fuck off.
I'm just asking to make sure.
Yeah, it was almost Axton's name there, wasn't it?
Ghost, right?
He's hacked into Monokuma. I'm not surprised. Started to tear up. Yeah, it's the gang!
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away, shoo shoo. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Because I smell like garbage. Alright, let's talk to everybody. Ah, you stink. Are you rotten? Rotten physically, mentally, everywhere you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. The smell is so smelly. Ah, super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. Calm down, Toko. I win. She seems happy for some reason. So what have you guys been doing here while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again. And? No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked. So there weren't any new areas. Then, where can we go to find new clues?
Yo!
Makoto, what was it like hanging out in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her? Who? Miss Cleo. No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? Cleopatra, coming at you. I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me either. Do you realize why it is you escaped execution? It was Alter Ego. She saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say they had their lives saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. Well, everyone is very much the same as before I left. I don't know why I expected an overpouring or gush of emotion from them. Nah, they're all the same shits.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Makuro's trial. What, seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course, it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Makuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you
You
say?
spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy, I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial, when you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. Yeah, it's not surprising. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again, later. So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Makuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone?
I hate
Hey,
you.
who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Makuro, and all the school's mysteries, it's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Fuck, really? Hina taking 3 cocks raw in an alternative ending is a choice, isn't it? Yes, it's... Beep showed me it last week? No, last time we played Danganronpa. Beep showed me the alternate ending. Yeah. Don't really know what to say about that. It was a thing. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Makuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have to set foot in the school, right? Exactly. They're the 16th student. Monokuma could probably murder Makuro, but there's no way he would have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. And the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Makuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them. I don't think that's the answer though. I think Makuro didn't set foot. Makuro's just been killed. Oh wait, no, because they did show up in the bedroom, right? I don't fucking... My brain don't work so good on a Friday.
that's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? Keeping you up, Garlips? Yeah, you are it. It's my nap time right about now. I could go from there. Wake up in the middle of next week. You're saying the mastermind is one of us. Oh god.
Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Oh no, 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 no! Oh no, 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 no! Oh 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 no!
Oh, thank you for that. That was a whole 30-second nap. I feel so much better. Thank you.
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. Excellent, your replacement was doing a great job. Yeah, put him back on the air. Okay, alright. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm almost there. Oh no, Sonic. Oh no. He's dead. Oh, I made the text box disappear. Made my text box disappear. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Sonic, Get your hands out of my anus emeralds!
When I touch all 6 anus emeralds, I become super anus.
Super. Anyway,
Open your heart.
yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. Can't say it's not possible. But if one of us is the master, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma or something, right? Did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Open your ass. Open your ass. Wah, wah, wah.
Da-da. Crash 40, R.I.P. Gone but not forgotten. Think about you every day, big man. Hope you're okay. Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right, right?
And maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. You took that and you ran with it. Created a hole 10 miles wide. Impressive. Well done, Mr. Matt. I can't wait to see this energy at UKSM. Now all we need to do is get picked, right? It wouldn't be entirely impossible, if they directed the flow of the conversation. Or maybe, but still. Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Okay. Tell me more.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Interesting.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
Yeah, subtly. You just kind of you snuck that in there, and I was like, "What is he doing?" But now, looking back on it, you've endeared him to us, and the decision will be easy to make. Tick 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 down our entire list of runs. Welcome back, 16-bit Hyper Turbo. Hope you're good, fella. We haven't touched Sausage Hunter in a bit. Maybe we should all fire up the old Sausage Hunter later and have a go. I need some time away from Sausage Hunter, honestly. I've been enjoying my holiday. Sausage Hunter 3-way. Well, I mean, if 16-bit's up for it, I mean, it's a long way to go from up north, from the Scotlands to go to Birmingham. But I mean, if we could get a Sausage Hunter, we could do a Sausage Hunter tourney. Yeah, if we could convince Deck to go, we could do a Sausage Hunter tourney. I don't think it will get picked because then they'd have to provide 4 tickets as opposed to 2. But we should still submit it and see if we can do it. We could do a tournament, like, you know, me versus, like, everyone has a bracket and then we move through to, like, the final. That could work. I did sausage myself out on that game. Fair. Very fair. Me too. But it would be fun to find another game for us all to race on again. That would be fun. I'm up. If people have got, like, ideas, I mean, obviously, I think we should all have our own separate runs as well. But occasionally, I think we should come together like the Avengers and do some kind of, like, stuff together. I think we should. Yoshi's Sausage. The unreleased title in the Yoshi series. Yeah, like it.
Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Yeah, that sounds fair. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms. Well, I only hold the world record right now. I mean, you know, someone could still take it. Conceivably, there's still some time saving there. I mean, to be fair, it is becoming a bit like a wrung sponge at this point. There's not like a lot left in it. But there might still be a trickle. I think there might still be a trickle. How do you think Yoshi eggs are fertilized? I don't want to know. There isn't enough David Amber in the world that can convince me that I want to hear about that. It's sordid and filthy, and Mr. My Internet probably has it on tape.
That's fine.
Which is impressive because everything's digital nowadays. The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. What a cunt. I hate that guy. Byakuya. What a dick. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Leon would have been a more interesting character if he didn't get executed right off the bat. Oh, too soon. Too soon. I really liked Leon right out of the gate, out the batting gate. No, never mind, don't worry about it. But I did really like Leon to begin with, and then he immediately did the first murder like a twat. Like, why you gotta do that, Leon? Isn't Byakuya a game with those little balls that burst out into characters? Yes. Yes. Monsters come out of my balls. Monsters come out of my balls, the game. I prefer Beyblades. Let it rip, etc. I'm so tired today. He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream. Or coffee. You're totally useless. So bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. We are a team divided at this point now. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Hahaha. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves. Leon's a fucking idiot. Like, he's like, I need to turn on the switch to the combustor. Let me throw this glass orb from 30 feet away and hit it dead on. Fucking hell. Leon, only a ultimate baseball twat would be able to make a throw like that. Oh shit, yeah. Oh well. R.I.P. me. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. I mean, it's not I don't trust everyone, but up until now I really haven't been all that useful. I just depend on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto? That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless. So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. See you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed. So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're gonna do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Sweet! I guess I'll start by taking another look at Makuro's Monokuma farm. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. It had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but they were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ukusawa, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? I told Kyoko I did not want to go to detention with her, and she was crushed. Nah. I mean, I did see the ending where she does get crushed, and that was unfortunate. And also kind of weird with the whole picture at the end. But that was fun. Okay, right, off we go. Places to check. So, wait, places to check. Right, so let's work through these, shall we? Well, let's start with the second floor of the dormitory, because we're already in the dormitory right now. So let's go to the second floor and look around. I wonder if we can get into students' rooms as well now. Wait, where's the second floor? There it is. Let's see if we can get into other students' rooms. Oh. Oh, right, okay. It's not going to let me look in other people's rooms. Fine. Gates open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. Yep, so this is where all the staff were living, apparently. This is the second floor of the dorms. It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Oh! Oh! Trouble, trouble, trouble. Oh! You were doing a Taylor Swift reference there. It kind of fits. Seka tried to kill someone, now she's Leon on the cold, hard ground. Oh! Oh! Also, I'm not a Swiftie, but I have enjoyed some of the records that Taylor Swift has produced. Oh, what the fuck is that shit? There's a fucking Eye of Ra on the wall or some shit. Can I look at that? Oh, whoa! Bumhole, bumhole, bumhole. Nice. Bumhole, trouble, trouble. She's got bumhole trouble. Okay, we can't go in the ladies' toilets. Can we go in the men's toilets? Yes, we can. Is there anything in here? No. Kind of knew it, but it's nice to cross it off the list. Right, we've got blood here. Can we not look at the bloods? It's got a giraffe on it in a locker. What the fuck? What happened here? This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Oh, gotcha. Right, okay. Let's start on the left and go around. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Oh, but I did get a coin. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even going to bother trying. This one looks still together. It's locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the store. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's give it a try. No luck. Oh, okay. So what about this one? No, same thing. God love you, Blackbird. You're like, I must. Every single joke I can possibly make, I must make. I don't think I'm gonna get any joy with any of this stuff, so I'm gonna leave for now. I wanna know what the fuck is going on. Can I look at that? Why can't I? Oh, because you can't press triangle to look at stuff in the main corridors. It's gotta be inside a room. People all over the world, join hands. Join the pun train. Pun train, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go in here, I think. Ooh. Very modern. Secret door on the wall. Yeah, secret door on the wall over there. This room doesn't fit in, it has an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have only one regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? Alright, I guess they want me to talk to her. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Oh, okay. Right, let's have a look around then. There's a PC on the desk. It must belong to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Who is your favourite character so far? That's a good question, actually. I mean, I quite like all of them. I will say... Well, it's easier to tell you who I don't like. I don't like Byakuya. I think he is a cunt. I think he has a silver spoon shoved so far up his ass that his teeth glint. He can get in the bin. I hate him. I think you're meant to hate him, though, because he is so dickish. I didn't really like Taka. I don't really like Hero, although he's alright. Can't deny he has some talent. I haven't seen any talent yet. Nah, refuse to believe it. No proof. No proof. He got right a couple times. Hey, guess what? I can do that too. I've been right most of the times, in fact. Because, you know, I've got to do it right to make sure that the game progresses. So, yeah. No, refuse to believe it. Fake news, fake news. Yeah, didn't like Taka. Didn't really like Hero. Don't really like Hero that much. I mean, he's funny, but that's it. I quite liked Leon until I found out that Leon was the first murderer. I was like, shit. I was having like a kind of a budding bromance with Leon. Also, early on, I really tried to date Toko, like, I made big strides. I spent a lot of my early time with Toko. And then she turned out to be a serial killer, and then she also turned out to be completely fucking infatuated with Byakuya. So I was like, fuck off. That was kind of annoying. That kind of put the dampers on that relationship, as it were. Oh, Hero. Yeah, you hate the... Yeah. Big Scared, friend of the channel, fellow stream team member, and speedrunner. Big Scared, they always, whenever in my chat, say, this fucking guy, when it comes to Hero, because, like, he's kind of like that. This fucking guy. And so it's this fucking guy again. Yeah, I like Kyoko. Kyoko is intelligent, clever, smart. I like Hina. Hina is fun and cute and dumb. I mean, that's pretty much it. I also thought Sakura was completely fucking legit. Chihiro was the name of the other person. Why couldn't I remember that? yeah, Chihiro was okay, I guess. But I think Sakura was a G. Sakura killed herself, so we wouldn't have to do any killing. Like, that is a G move. That is taking one for the team, quite literally. But that's it as it stands. That's how I feel as it stands. I can't really... There were some other people at the start, but I can't really remember too many other people right off the top of my head. Anyway. How about you guys? Who do you like? Who do you not like? Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the Ultimate Despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info.
However,
There's not much though, nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The Ultimate Despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. Kyoko's top 3 for sure. Yeah, I can see that. I like the one with the glass eye and the wooden leg. I ain't even got a comeback for that one. Steve! Steve! Yep, glass eye, wooden leg. I remember now. Used to walk around going, "Arrgh! Pieces of 8! That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
And that's all there is, not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? Yar, Monokuma, more like Monokuma! Yeah. I did a funny joke. Split personality guy? You mean Toko? As in Genocide Jill and Toko? Is that who you mean? Or do you mean... Yeah. Yeah. I like Toko. I thought Toko was cute. Then I got to learn so many things about Toko I didn't want to learn. Against my will. I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. The Ultimate Despair has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, what else have we got in here? We've got the clearly obvious fake door on the wall. A leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. There's something else here. No. Right, okay. That was useless. Never mind. Right. Is there anything over here? No, it's just the door on the wall now. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect? No, of course it's not. Yeah, this is a secret door.
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? Yeah, Hina is a bit of a dumbass at times, but she's cute, and she's dumb, and she likes donuts, and she gives it her all. She's very honest as well. I mean, apart from the one time she lied, but that was to cover Sakura, so, yeah. I think I might know how to open it. Oh, tell me more. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. It's so easy I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what that password is. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. Oh, have you tried KG greater than X ax underscore 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 61 exclamation mark? I was wondering if maybe that gibberish that what's his face spouted earlier, that was the password. No, it's not enough to go on. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into, that's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue in there, but maybe for her there's more to it than that. Yeah, I reckon the password's Kyoko.
what?
Yeah, have you tried that? Sigh, 4 hours until another Killer Frequency stream. What do you mean? Who else is streaming? Oh, by the way, they haven't approved my runs yet. I wish they would. Whoever the mod is, they haven't approved it. That's okay. It's only been 24 hours. I need to learn to be more patient. After the way she talks about her dad, the idea that, Oh, that's nice. Fun. Yeah. Well, I hope that they play it and they play it soon. And you get to see it. Sounds fantastic. I love that once you like a game and you share it with your friends, you get to, especially you get to see their reactions. That's really great. I love watching people's reactions, especially when you provide them with something that you like a lot and they like it too. Oh, it's no better feeling, honestly. Do you mind if I try it just to be sure?
Well,
Okay, let's try it.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Mikoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay? In that case, here goes nothing. Let me just type the password. Knew it. That did it. Yoko, it worked.
why?
Yeah, she's not happy. It means that her father thinks about her and cares about her. Oh my god! There's a present, there's a picture of them. Oh my god, it's about to get, like, family drama up in here. Present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Alright, yeah, but first... Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, fine.
Makoto.
Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it's what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Oh, hello, Beat. So the structure of my work stuff is my 2-person team with a 3-person team above me, and our boss, and my boss, and 2 of the 3-person team are all out today. So we're down to my team and 1 other person on level 2. Oh no! Unless that's good. Unless that means, like, if some of the annoying higher-up people are out of the way, you can actually get on with stuff. I don't know. Or maybe the opposite's true. And you need those people. Either way, welcome in. How's this going? We are investigating right now. No, it means my ass is in charge somehow. Excellent. You're the mastermind. You're the mastermind. It's happened. It's finally happened. Happy birthday present. Enjoy. Oh, thank you. You shouldn't have. This one? This one's for me? Alright, let's open it. I was expecting a bomb. It's not a bomb. It's Bones! Skulls are freaking cool, man! I got a skull for my birthday! Awesome! It was Bones. Thank you. Human Bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could possibly have imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. Fuck off! No, I'm sorry. You're the greatest detective, but how did you work that out? Maybe elucidate for the rest of us dumb fucks? Okay, explain. Just as you thought. I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones. You'll see. Oh my god. Beep, were you here last time when I showed the Professor Oak thing? It's something from 40 hours ago. Holy shit. Were you here when I showed the Professor Oak thing? I can't remember now. Move your dead bones, bones, bones. No! Oh, then I've got to do that. Give me a second, right? So anytime anyone says to me, "You'll see," it reminds me of Professor Oak. And let me explain. Let me show you real quick. So studio mode, source, get rid of the Elgato. Boom. And yes, that's fine. Put on desktop audio. But now I've got to turn down the game. So give me a second here. Wait, where the fucking... There's the fucking thing. Right. Turn this down. It's at -12. Okay. Right. Oh, look. From last time, it's still here. Right. That's perfect. It remembered exactly where I was. So, anytime anyone says to me, "You'll see," this is what I see in my head, right? It's Professor Oak from episode 1 of Pokemon, right? Ash has found Pikachu, and he's like, "Oh, Pikachu, you're so cute." And then Professor Oak goes, "You'll see." And he doesn't even blink or anything. It's so good. Right, here we go. Yeah, make sure we can hear. You should be able to hear.
Oh, it's so cute. It's the best of all.
You'll see.
You'll see.
Oh, hi, Pikachu. Pika. Pokemon.
Once again.
Charmander.
Oh, hang on.
Pokemon. Oh, it's so cute. It's the best of all.
You'll see.
You'll see.
Oh, hi, Pikachu. Pika.
That's what I think of every time. You'll see. I need to clip that. And I need to use it everywhere, all the time. Right, now I've got to put the music back on. It was on -12. Boom. So of course these are Professor Oak's bones. It's wild how the regional difference makes Porygon Z, Porygon Z. Porygon drinking game. Take a shot. No, don't. Seriously, my friends, me and my friends at university, we took the first episode of Pokemon and we decided to play the Pokemon drinking game. The Pokemon drinking game is very simple. You just take a drink or a shot every time you hear the word Pokemon. Don't do it with Pokemon episode number 1, okay? If you're gonna do it with like episode 15 or something. You'll still get drunk, okay? But don't do it with episode 1 because you will die. You will physically die. Or give up. One of the two. Welcome in, Jolly Green Car. I thought we were going to play Pokemon Sleep. I would love to go to Pokemon Sleep right now. Does the Pokemon song count? Well, I mean, even if you don't, like, literally, the first episode of Pokemon is just like, the world of Pokemon! These children are battling Pokemon! With the Pokemon in their balls! The balls in their trousers are filled with Pokemon! Welcome to the wonderful world of this 7-year-old boy who loves Pokemon. It's every other word. Every other fucking word. You'll see. You'll see. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Pokemon, 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 kill me. Well, yeah, you've just reminded me of another great song, which is by Neil Cicerega. I love Neil Cicerega. If you've never listened to his Mouth Sound albums, they are incredible. Neil Cicerega is the person behind many things on the internet, including Potter Puppet Pals, but mainly known for Bustin', which is a remix of the Ghostbusters theme tune. But, he has a track called Pokemon, and it's great, and, like, literally, the last chorus is just Pokemon, 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 Pokemon. I love how they've incorporated the next Pokemon Go project, Pokemon Bang. Hatch a Pokemon eggs via your elevated heart rate and body heat during the act of lovemaking. Well, that sounds delightful, but unfortunately, I gave up on Pokemon a long time ago, so no love making. No, just purely anime crime investigation games, okay, from here on out. Right, and having said that, let's try and focus and continue. Yeah, there are human bones. I wonder who they belong to. From 40 hours ago. Are they Junko's bones? No. Maybe they're someone else's bones. I wanted to say they were her father's bones, but like, how would they get locked behind this door? Yeah, that makes sense. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing, a dead guy in a box. My father. Oh, it is her father. Okay. So who shut the door afterwards? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones, that body. That's my father. Pleased to meet you, sir. I'm interested in dating your daughter, Kyoko. My intentions are pure and honest. I will be taking her to the senior prom. If with your blessing, of course. Or at least that's what's left of him. Are you serious? Oh, God. This is Kyoko's dad? Yeah. The same man she's been searching for. He got hit in the head, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm Sherlock. I just can't turn off. Like, I'm just always on the investigation. Someone clearly clocked him in the head because his skull's just gone a bonk. Got like a bonk in it. How do you know that's him?
So,
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. That's dark, Mr. Matt. And that is dark, even for you. Study the Bones, though, sounds like a fucking epic name for an album. Study the Bones. That... We might be talking about my debut album right now. Study the Garlips, Study the Bones. That's got a ring to it. An undeniable, weird little ring to it. Yeah, so he couldn't have taken a step because he's not the student. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
in other words,
But most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. It looks to be available! Fantastic, I'll start writing the music. Oh, Read the Bones. I mean, I like Study the Bones better, but yeah, that's still cool. Oh no, she wasn't calm. Oh, by the way, how do I add a quote? How do I add a quote again on Twitch? Can you tell me? Because I have one from earlier that no one quoted, and I want to add it to the quotes. How do I do that? I would appreciate a quick guide. Apostrophe quote, exclamation mark quote, add, then quote. So quote, add, and then the quotes. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. Did it work? Oh, I made it one word, which I shouldn't have done. Ah, gotcha. Quote, ads. Boom! There we go. Thank you. I can't wait for your quote that you just did to come up later with no context. Not that it had context to begin with. I want to kill, I want to take lives. I mean, I love that is actually a verbatim quote. I can't argue with that. That is exactly what I said. And it was this game. It was the start of this game. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present. Don't you mean Daddy's bones? Bone Daddy? Why isn't Bone Daddy being added to the truth bullets, huh? Bone Daddy. Let's check the desk. Headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure? Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... is this... It's an e-handbook! Maybe this will open one of those lockers. It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. Love it! Love it! I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
Handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right. It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko? I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's e-handbook. Okay. The filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. Oh my god, she said it's fine. Yes, it's fine. Fucking look. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now,
if he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Okay. Huh? This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... To now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and Headmaster have been added to the truth bullets.
Hey.
Can I ask you a favour? Yeah. Of course. What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd like to be alone. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down. I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. Nice. I wonder how long it is. Fuck that hole in particular. I remember that too. Was that Wacky Races? Or was it that? Was that American Tail? I can't remember anyway. Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're gonna say? If so, it's just a theory. Again! This I'm not going to do that to you. This isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay. Game theory! Yeah, you finished it for me. Right, now that we've got this thing that unlocks lockers, should we go unlock those lockers? Yep, the headmaster got boxed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him, the headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak's headmaster. That same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... a high school student. Yeah, you're getting your money's worth out of this flashback. Jesus. Oh yeah, Mondo, and Ifumi, and Celeste. I remember now. Even Makuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, and Hina. And Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There has to be. Well, I think the body on the ground isn't a student. That's what I think. And that means that the 16th student is still here somewhere. That's my current hypothesis. Yeah, we got there eventually. It's taken some real mental programming, but we got there. Garlips, stop getting it right. Come on now. Yeah. Gotta play dumb, right? Honestly, I think because in this game, when they present something as the only solution, you know that it's full of shit because they're gonna like pump you with the real solution later and go, haha, you didn't consider this, and it's like, mate, I've considered that since the second this fucking thing started, but you've not given me the option to put that in and say, I think that's how it was done. We'll find out, won't we? Anyway, I've got the new emergency card reader thing. No, don't use your handbook. Exactly, here we go. Try saying it more like Barack Obama next time. Byakuya. Is that what you meant? Oh, do you mean like I worked it out? It's the 16th student. I can't do a Barack Obama impression. Go on then. Yeah. Oh my god. This locker is totally disorganized. We got joss sticks. Wherever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Oh my Garlips, you just started a war between the UK and America. Thanks, rude-ass game. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not that disorganized. Clearly you've got book section. Religious / esoteric. And, extended book section. And strange man plate. Whatever that is. Strange man plate. Anyway, I'm gonna look at all this stuff now. We got a crystal ball. Is this Hero's locker? Is this Hero's locker? This is a crystal ball. Huh? Crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuffed this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. It's Hero. We were all students 1 year ago. Okay? We were all students 1 year ago, and part of the disaster. And we are, like, now in some weird parallel future hellscape where we're living out a new version of it or something. I don't fucking know. Okay? But, like, we were students at this high school. And the photos that we found are from then. Okay? You might eat the popcorn, Big Sked, but I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I'm right. Hey, that's not right. Wait. No, that's wrong. Wait, what does he say when he's correct? Blobby. I got it. That's what he says. I got it. Hey, I got it. I got it. I got it. I sent you pics. Please respond. Please send vagina and boobs. Bobs. I sent dick pic. Please respond. Anyway, that's enough of that. What? There was no denying what I saw. You're right. Okay, well, I don't think I've uncovered all of the mystery yet, but clearly something going on in that vein. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which could mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Locker notebook has been added. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't they used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? Yeah, all of this is just a massive coincidence. You solved it. Hey, wait, that's wrong. Right, whose locker is this gonna be? Oh. Okay, nothing that's a clue. What about over here? This thing is practically empty. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside, it could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. Mate, after you used an emergency handbook to unlock the locker. Yeah, this is the step too far, clearly. Reading a book. It looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. This should be a reaction image, by the way. How do I make the text disappear? I can't remember. I've got a button. There it is. That's a reaction image right there, right? It was willing to give me... Oh, right, okay. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. What? So this is like the Maze Runner For anyone who's familiar with the Maze Runner, it's kind of like the Maze Runner. Like, the youths have been transported to the future. Wait, why is the text changing by itself? How do I change that? For some reason, I've turned it on to auto. Ah, right, okay, R1. There we go. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? This is where Monokuma goes, I'm Ayn Rand! I chose Rapture! Haha! She said she hasn't seen her dad since we left when she was little. I decided to talk with the ones who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. Monokuma shrugged. What does this all mean? Okay. When I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized scrawls. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. What? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Interesting. The plot thickens. A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. Yeah, we have to keep investigating, and we have to believe in everyone. Right, no clues in there. No clues in there. Character is actually the ultimate cheeseburger. Cheese, 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 meat, and that's it. Mate. At the class trial, who killed the ultimate cheeseburger student? Weren't me, Guff. And because we can't find a corpse, I guess we'll never know. I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card really round. Beep. Let's see what we've got. Nothing. I have to check everyone in here, obviously. Oh, these are all broken. Right, okay. I think that's all for this room, then. There's got to be another room of lockers, though. What have you written? Ultimate Cheeseburger would hit the multi-platinum mark in sales, which disappointed the meaty cheesy boys. Protesting outside the recording industry program, they requested the single be proclaimed multi-meats instead, as they viewed meat and cheese as more valuable substances than platinum. I don't know what to do with that, Mr. Matt. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Why not, indeed? This looks broken, like I can't get into it. So is this one. This one looks okay, and that one also looks broken. Okay, so it's this one. It's real. Well, I had no doubt about that. I didn't know. Like, I can't comprehend it. I read all the words, and I read them in sequence and everything. I still just don't understand what the fuck. I'm tired today. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Interesting. That's it? That's disappointing. So that's it for up here. Well, if anyone would know, it's Makoto because he just fell down a very large rubbish chute. Found like a whole bunch of trash. Apparently we still smell like trash. Supposedly. Is there anything to look at in here that I've not already looked at? Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's look at our list again. Places to explore. So, we've done the second floor of the dormitory. 4th floor, 5th floor, 4th floor. Right, so let's go to the 4th floor. Right, so we've got the Monokuma room behind the security room. It's Hina!
Hey, Makoto.
Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah,
So I figured, if all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
but
Well, I couldn't bring myself to open it, because it might explode, right? And that'd really suck, so you open it! Yeah, okay, well, good plan. I'm happy opening doors, it's fine. Right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Interesting. There was no explosion, thankfully. This is where the person drives Monokuma, look! You got little paws and everything. My first impression was... Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I want to drive Monokuma. I think we should all have a turn. I mean, every part of this school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but
just a second.
this place is like #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy. Thank you for that, Hina. There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about the weird device. Okay. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Fumie'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. And that could mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just all whatever something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one, the button that says Data Center. Yeah? Okay. Right, did she spawn a Monokuma in the data set? Yep. Is that Monokuma? Hey! Grr! Give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina? What? Aw, man, busted! How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button!
Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh, man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. Yeah, I wanted to look at the desk. Like, if you had just spent the last month of your life living a living hell where this thing constantly tormented you while your friends died, you would totally, when you found the control room, are you not, like, immediately pressing the button for a room you know some of your friends are in and just fucking with them? Surely, right? It's me! Haha! I'm a big goof! Monokuma.
Oh no!
Oh no. When did I say Blobby? Oh, that was the live stream. Birthday live stream. I will return to Mr. Blobby. I've got ideas and thoughts about Mr. Blobby. I will return. I will return. Monokuma. What, for real? Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yep, they were definitely in here. The Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the Mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. That's true. Gyoko's theory was right. But if the Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... Oh my god. I swear to god. This is the 6th time I've had to read through this now. I get it. They want to hammer it home. But oh my god. We get it. There are 16 students. They're the only ones that have set foot in the academy the whole time since the game started. Yeah, thanks for that. It's getting more repetitive than a fucking shonen anime. I like shonen anime. Monokuma control room has been added to the truth bullets. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Well, it's just... This is where the Mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? Can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Alright. Is there anything else to look at? Why won't they let me look at that? That's twice I've tried to look at that now, and I'm not allowed to. Smell bullshit. They locked the door. Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
That's why you couldn't look under the hatch, because that's where the ultimate despair was hiding.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just stopped moving.
In that room.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So right now you're being operated by someone in that room.
yes indeed.
Correctamundo!
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't, did you? Ooh.
Fuck's sake. I don't mind that I couldn't look down the hatch. I don't even mind that, like, they stopped me twice. But the problem is, now they're gonna berate me for not looking down the fucking hatch when I wanted to. Oh, are we flashbacking to 5 seconds ago? Okay. That is far and away the biggest cardinal sin the game has made so far. That is more than annoying. That is like chew the furniture annoying. That is like I want to become a beaver and eat the table leg annoying. Welcome to despair. We got him. We got him. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Well, sure I am. That was my one big chance and I blew it. Of course, that hatch can't be open from the outside anyway, so whatever. Well, if it was a moot point, then why make me feel stupid? Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not your fault, apparently.
Sorry.
It's okay, Hina. It's fine. Yeah, we have to stay positive.
Okay. You got it.
Good stuff. Right, so there are other places to look. There was another one on the 4th floor, wasn't there? Headmaster's room. Which is this way. The fucking guitar is just going fucking ham, and I love it, by the way. It's such good music. Like, incredible music. Apparently. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Right, what's the people who booked it?
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
Possible.
Are you ignoring me? Do you think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such.
When we get out of here, remember this moment. Fuck's sake. I don't even mind being railroaded. I don't like being given a box full of toys, and then every time you pick one of them up, them going, slap. No! No, do this one first! It's like, then fucking just cut out the middleman. Just send me to that one first, please. Like, I hate having my hand slapped like that. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? I would love to. What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78, student registry? It contains profiles for all of us, and Makuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Makuro's profile in Kyoko's...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. Since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words...
there can be no doubt Makuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Makuro Ikusaba, aka, what was it, Mukbang Ikaruga, the 16th student. And that must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. What? What do you mean? Mukbang Ikaruga. Yep, well remembered. I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. First page? Correct. Mukbang's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other words...
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Makuro that we still didn't have. Sorry. Vibin. This is my favourite song in the game, easy. Anyway. Important information, you say?
So, in other words...
Yeah, I'm vibing. This one's my favourite. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? For the first time, cats and rats together in harmony in the disco. It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Makuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Makuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Makuro's behaviour too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her, she's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Wait! She didn't have scars. But the body we found had scars. It wasn't Makuro. Makuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Makuro and the Mastermind were allies? I think Makuro is the Mastermind. So why? Why would they kill Makuro? Plus, even the Headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Makuro was capable of. Oh, jeez Louise, Makoto, really? Come on, mate. It would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Occam's razor, you silly sausage. Occam's razor! Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Makuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should know. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our Class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. Have you... Makoto, have you given any more thought to this piece of evidence? This is just pictures of you in ladies' underwear. I'll take them back, but if you ever want to look at the evidence again, all you have to do is ask. Would you like to look at the evidence again, Makoto? No! Wait, that's wrong! Oh, judgy. Further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. It even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. That's not cool, we're high school students. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Yeah, violence. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Makuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byaku's errand boy. Mukuro's profile has been added to the truth bullets. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Okay. Advice from me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. Have you played West of Loathing? No, I have not. What is West of Loathing? What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. An amazing humor game. Let me take a look. Thick man graphics and nice puzzles. West of Loathing. Oh! Interesting. You shoot cows? That's not cool. Interesting. What is it, like, actually, what is it to play? An RPG? Oh, some people are calling it an RPG. Interesting. Thank you, I'll keep it on my radar. Garlips, have you played a game called Sonic the Hedgehog? It's a bit of an older title, but I think it's an underground hit waiting to happen. I have heard of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes. Well, actually, the only reason I've heard of Sonic the Hedgehog is because of, Christian. That's the only reason I know about Sonic the Hedgehog. This obscure, unknown character from Japan. What was I doing again? Oh, that's right, I'm looking around this room. We've got more stuff on display. We've got papers all over the ground. Another monitor. Oh, Mr. Matt. Oh, I don't have an ultimate despair noise. What have I got? What is that? I've got gasp. Clap. What is this one? I've got a chainsaw rev. That's, well, actually, no, gasp. Gasp for your nasty joke there. It's a good one, but it's dark. I've got the clap. I think I just did say that by accident.
Inconceivable!
I think today, probably what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to complete, like, all of the pre-trial investigation, and then probably stop there, and then on Monday do the whole trial, just the trial. Because I'm quite tired and I don't want to fuck up. Yeah, I don't want to fuck up the big trial thing by being tired. Yeah, I gather this is the end game, right? Technically, I think I'm kind of, this is the last trial. I don't think it's really a spoiler to say that, unless something happens to, you know, change my mind on that. Right, 5th floor. The bio lab. As well as the garden and the dojo. So we need to go upstairs. Fuck no, I'm not streaming till 1 AM. I'm tired today, I can feel it in my bones. Like my big box of birthday bones. it's Toko. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything, not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back! Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? Relatable. Give me back my precious time. Yeah. Okay. Us streamers. Us gamers in general. It's time well spent because we have a good time, but at the same time, probably sit there afterwards and think, could have done something different. Do you want to know something interesting? I've never actually played like proper Minecraft. Like proper Minecraft where you actually have to build stuff and survive and eat things. I've only ever played creative mode. Whenever I played Minecraft, I treat it purely like a Lego set. Okay. I would like to get the platinum because I gather the platinum trophy is not too difficult to get. Like, you don't have to do an awful lot for it. So I thought maybe, and that would force me to play Minecraft properly, not just in Lego mode, for want of better words. It's harder than you think. I bet the platinum wasn't that bad though. I mean, it could be wrong. Oh, by the way, while I'm opening the browser, I'll check and see if they've approved my killer frequency runs. No, they haven't. Come on, mods. Right, what was I going to do? Minecraft. Platinum. Three out of 10 difficulty on PSN profiles. What about PlayStation trophies? 3 out of 10 difficulty. Oh, apparently though, Mojang have made a change though. Don't understand. I'm trying to read stuff at speed of light. But ultimately, 2 websites saying 3 out of 10. So. Death resets your level up progress, and you've got to go get your shit from where you died. Ah, okay. Well, I'm not ruling it out. I would like to get the boys in the server and just piss about. I mean, that does sound fun, but I like making shit. Like, I just like making... Do you know what my favourite thing to make in Minecraft is? This is going to sound lame as fuck. I like to build tunnels, and then I like to build those tunnels out into bodies of water and make, aquarium tunnels with glass. That's my favourite thing to do. I like to make deep underwater tunnels where you can see out into the water through windows and stuff. Like glass walls. That's my favourite thing to do. And maybe once a year or once every 2 years I'll just download Minecraft, do that for about 10 hours, and then go, shit, yeah, I don't do anything when I'm playing Minecraft, and then delete it. I like making evil bases in the side of a mountain. That's another worthwhile hobby. Absolutely. Master Will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Yeah, fair enough. Should we try and help her some more, though? Right, okay, there's nothing else to do here. Alright, I've looked at literally everything in here. Are we gonna gacha today? I mean, we might, if it's still available. the one problem with the gacha, right, is that I want to get the trophy for doing all of the well, is there a trophy for doing all the gachas? I can't even remember if there is anymore. So maybe I don't need to get all of the gachas, but it would be nice to fill out that collection. Not gonna lie. Oh, you hit it. Okay. Right. Okay, so there is nothing useful in here. Okay. Right. Biolab. We'll go to the biolab in a minute. We'll just check the garden first. It's gone. Makuro's body. It's not here. No. Someone fed it to the plant. I'm guessing. Yep, there are still just 4 chickens. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more chickens. Sprinkler control panel. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Go look in the shed. No, no body. Yep, the tarp. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. Bio. Then this originally came from the biolab. Interesting. We're going to look at absolutely everything before we leave. Yep, crazy diamond. Oh, he doesn't mean in here. Right, biolab. Whoa! Whoa, this place is cool. Here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. See, I kept saying about going in raw. Well, I finally am, Mr. Matt, and it feels good. Although it is a little bit chilly. Seriously, why is it so cold? Well, maybe something to do with the giant freezers? I'm guessing maybe in one of the lockers is a body. Some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean the biolab is actually a morgue? Should probably take a closer look. Go on then. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems are activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep your body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. Some kind of makeshift morgue. Oh. Looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victims is. Yes. Okay. So can we look in some of the fridges? I don't get it. What am I missing? Oh, okay.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely?
I hope so.
Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Okay. Welcome in, AOL. It's the Garfield. Sorry, Lasagna Cat has ruined me. Every time I ever see or hear Garfield, the first thing I think is one of the Lasagna Cats, where it like, I can't remember which one it is. Yes, Bless Lasagna Cat. It's the one where, like, it ends with Cheeseburger in Paradise, but it's like a MIDI. It's like a bad MIDI version of Cheeseburger in Paradise. And it keeps going, Graffeld ate a purse. Graffeld ate the purse, or something like that. So anytime I see Garfield, the very first thing I think is, Graffeld ate the purse. And then, like, I think the voice in the background that's also saying, like, a purse is not food, also says something like, Uncle Jesse, Uncle Jesse. I have no idea. I remember that. I always think Graffeld. Every time. Graffeld ate a purse. A purse is not food. I mean, I can't argue with that. Anyway, welcome! We're playing Danganronpa. We're in the investigation towards the last trial. So I need to go to the gym now, and presumably more developments will ensue from here. Oh, it's Hero. It's this fucking guy. Hey, Hero. Wow, Makoto? Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait. There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? I don't think he has much to hide, but maybe. Oh, here we go. There he is.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome! Welcome, hello! Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you!
The envelope. Oh, yeah. This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Look at this photograph. It's all of us at school. Yep. In our past lives, we were all in the same class. I still don't... This is not new information, but I wonder what it's trying to tell us. Wait, where's Makoto? Look, I worked out a long time ago, it's not worth arguing with Mr. Matt about. Okay, he's gonna have his proclivities, his hobbies. We just gotta leave him to it. But there is a figure in the back. Can you see in the back there, there's like a shadowy figure? Between Sakura and Hiro. Is that me? Or is that Mukuro Ikusaba? Continued destruction of Garfield. I don't think you can kill Garfield. I think Garfield is eternal. Oh yeah, so Mr. Internet told me about a beach where like a bunch of Garfield memorabilia just consistently washes up on this beach because there was a boat that crashed or something with Garfield merchandise on it. Now Mr. Matt's mentioned it twice. Usually with a joke, he's one and done. Like Dave Grohl, he's done on to the next one. So this, to me, implies that this might actually be true, because he keeps mentioning it. The Haunted Garth. Everyone knows about it but me. Since the 1980s, the Eroisi Coast in Brittany has received a supply of bright orange landline novelty phones, shaped like the famous cartoon cat. Anti-litter campaigners have been collecting fragments of the feline for years, as they clean the beaches. Well... After lasagna, his next love is rampant anti-environmentalism. It's the only other thing that Garfield hates worse than Mondays is the world. So yeah, that tracks. He's slowly polluting beaches over the course of what, 40 years. Interesting. I'm gonna get back to my pretend anime investigation now. But yeah, I will continue to hear facts about the Garfield beach invasion. Like it's fucking D-Day or something. G-Day! G-Day! It featured a bunch of faces I recognised extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. Yeah, that's Mukuro Ikusaba. She's the only one I don't recognise. Yeah, and also, that must mean you're the one behind Sakura then? Because, look, there's someone there. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked in that file. Mukuro Ikusaba. Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that. Just having everyone here posed like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. What? Where's Makoto? I don't see Makoto. Unless I'm just being stupid. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture, finally. Thank you. Okay. Not going now. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. Matching except for Celeste and Leon. I didn't even notice that. And Hero. Yeah, because they're just wearing their regular outfits. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me to not be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. Yeah, Leon's in his... I guess he's in a shirt. Like a school shirt, but even then, Celeste is not in uniform. Junko is barely in uniform. Yeah, Hero's also wearing his own trousers, doing his own thing. I guess people are more in uniform than they were, but not by much. This picture is real. What could that mean? Could it be? Everyone else and just me. Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way standing there, you know? So I mean, get out. But... I told you I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Ratatouille, Ratatouille. Ratatouille? Ratatouille. Angry face. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn. I swear that said Ratatouille in the middle there. Because it was Ratat. Anyway, never mind. I'm going slightly mad. I'm very tired today. Right, we got the group photo. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym, dejected. It's exactly what you want. You're playing into his despair of balls. Don't give in. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Because Monokuma is a Ratatouille situation. Maybe. Yeah. Sort of. Not really. I guess Puppet. Puppet Master, right? We need to find out if he's the rat or the shagger. All will become clear, folks. Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? Yeah, I don't think people can fake that. No, I have to clear this up. Alright. Begin. Calm down. What makes you think anyone else is going to remember? You don't. If you don't remember, how are they going to remember? Anyway, gacha machine. You are. You're giving the little shit what he wants. This quote will make sense out of context, I'm sure. Alright, let's do some quick gacha. This is very important for the investigation. Very important part. That's new? No, it's not new. That's also not new. I got lucky. That's also not new. Oh, but I got very lucky. That might be new. Yeah, it was. It was new. Hey! The Arbiter did come in the end, so I was correct. Crystal pigeon long thing. I don't fucking know. That's a repeat. That's a repeat too. I already had one of those. Wow. Yeah, I spend 10 coins, I get repeats. I spend 1 coin, I get a new item. Bong Okuma. I mean, I'd be shocked if someone isn't already making one of those. It's a brilliant idea. Get the boffins at the lab onto that. Oh, and then I immediately get the repeat of it. Of course. Yeah, more bongs. That's new. That's not new. That's a repeat, obviously. That's new. Is that new? Yeah, I thought so. That's also new. Not new. I feel like I should just sit here and rinse all my coins. I'm not going to put you through that, but I feel like I should. Do it. I'm in gacha heaven. That's a repeat. I now have a 1 in 5 chance of getting into something new. Slightly less, actually. That's new. Oh, that sounds fun. 400 coins. That's impressive. Oh, that's new. That's new. In one sitting. Wow. Fair play. Cool. Right, I've got 69 coins left, so I'm gonna do the mean thing. Gonna do the mean thing. Here we go. Nice. I got a heart ring! Give to my beloved while we're 69ing. That's new. What the fuck was that? That was a monster. Garlips, my token to get into my computer today was 42609. Oh, so close to greatness, but that's still very impressive. That's the universe having fun with you. Monokuma kimono on Etsy for the missus. It's 189. I mean, that's very cheap. Send me the link, Mr. Matt, and I'll explain. I'll explain later to my missus why you're sending me kimonos on Etsy. She already tells me off for texting my boyfriend whenever I'm like rapidly typing something into Discord, and it's usually you. It's usually you. I think she's got the measure of the situation perfectly correct. Right, I'm gonna look at my shit. How do I look at my shit again? I've forgotten even this now. Presents. There we go. I'm tired today. I don't know if you can tell. Right, how many of these have I got left to do? What the fuck has he done now? Mrs. Garlips has the patience of the same. Honestly. Right, so there are 114 items, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 to get. I'm guessing quite a lot of these ones are maybe when you become massive friends with someone, they give you an item. I don't know. That's the feeling I get anyway. Wow, Mr. Matt. Now, as we, well, you may be thinking that, but as we all know, that's against school rules. Trump can't off himself before the trial, okay? Trump has to stand trial as the Blackened, and then he's got to prove his innocence. There's no getting out of it. You got to abide by the rules of the game. Trump knows this well. Where am I supposed to be going? Talking to everyone. Right, where the fuck is everyone? Yaki's in the archive. Let's go talk to him, shall we? Danganronpa. Prompt time. Danganronpa. I'll be Akia. Listen, do you think we could talk? 0% would not play. Just... Yeah, because do you know what? It would be completely fucking boring. Because, like, Trump is so back to rights, like, 100 times. Like, it would be like this game, but, like, instead of having to, like, choose the truth bullets, like, the truth bullets just accidentally fire off by themselves. And no matter which direction the gun is facing, they always fly into Trump anyway. That's what it would be like. But I would pay good money to see the anime version. I want to see him... Actually, look! If you change the hair colour a little bit, and you splunch out the belly a little bit, lose the glasses... I think we're looking at Trump right now.
That's enough.
Pretty close. I ruined it for you. Haha! See? Knew it! There we go! That's because Beep and I are the same person. Yeah, he was trying to avoid us. That was the upshot of that. I think that was it, though. Do I need to try and talk? I need to try and talk to everybody, I'm guessing. And everyone's going to be evasive and not want to talk to me. Wait, is he still in there? Why is there an exclamation point? What? Did I miss something? Let's go back and have another look. I'm thinking this is gonna help. Ugh. That is everything there. Maybe there was just an exclamation point. Maybe there was an exclamation point there because he was there, but he's not now. Alright, where else are there exclamation points? Third floor? No one. Fourth floor? No one. Fifth floor, dojo. Biolab. Alright, I guess we're going to the fifth floor. We're on the fourth floor now, right? No, we're on the second floor. So it's actually quicker to walk there. Wait, fifth floor, not fourth floor. I am so smart. I am so smart. Somebody. Right, let's go talk to the hero in the dojo. Where are you, hero? I know you're in here. I don't get it. Did I... What? Oh, garden. Garden. Doink. Wake up, Garlips. Hey, hero. Kodo. What's going on with you? Every time I see you, freak out. No, No. Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Wow. There are 4 chickens now. There are 4 chickens. Yeah, we would be kind of confused if there were 5 again, right? A little bit confusing. Alright, let's go to the biolab and talk to Toko. See if she's also now being defensive and evasive. Why did the console play across the road to render the buildings on the other side? I mean, depends. Depends on the PC, my friend, but yeah. I get it. Oh yeah, Murder by Numbers. What is Murder by Numbers? Is it good? It sounds good. Murder by Numbers. I need to do this before it disappears. Murder by Numbers on Steam. Picross. I like Picross. Oh, it looks like this, but with Picross. Interesting. Hang on. Let me just log into the Epic Store, redeem it, and then immediately, like, close the Epic Store. What was it I signed in with, though? I think I must have registered. Oh, fuck it. I'll have to do it later. I don't remember my details. Right, we're in the biolab. Oh. Okay. Oh. Coco, are you okay? She's not dead, is she? No. Of course she's not dead. She's just not here in the room with us right now. Because right now, it's Genocide Jill. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep. Oh, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't.
Have you
Oh, then
reached that
what?
certain age?
Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I guess you saw bloods. I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What do you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. Don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. Genocide Jack's memory has been added to the truth bullets. Interesting. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byaku is around here somewhere doing his own investigation.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Goodbye. Genocide Jack shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Ah, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Oh yeah, she's great. She's a very weird, interesting character. Yep. There's got to be some reason for it. I can't quite put my finger on why she would have fainted. Oh well, let's check out this completely unrelated corpse on a slab. The fridge, it's open. But I'm sure they're all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko,
Makoto.
it's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem...
it's a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why has everything got to be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The Mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Well, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm gonna find a clue this time, and I'm gonna grab the Mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll tell you as soon as I'm finished. Alright. Are you done? Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. That's probably the most sensible thing I've heard today. Absolutely. He always introduces elements like that to fuck with us. And she was like, nah, I ain't playing. Fair play, kudos. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish we could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Is this the same thing? Right, okay.
it would seem
9 lights.
indeed.
Okay, here we go.
Indeed.
Pay careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood. It seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? And what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least 7 days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because
All the Monokuma file says is they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Well, the difference is immense considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
That doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? We bought the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
What if Makuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very least,
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Okay, thanks.
hey,
Yeah, go for it. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Makuro's profile, it listed her height, weight,
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
indeed,
don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case is without a doubt Makuro Ikasaba. Yep.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Makuro's body. Let's get going, it's kind of chilly.
what? Hey,
Wow. Yoko. Harsh but fair, I guess. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling.
So then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. Yeah. If I don't do it now... Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I should do, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
indeed.
Yeah, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of the lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
Makoto, I think everything's finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. The DVD, and it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realise exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever been before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life, and all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death, and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room. I won't lose hope, even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Alright, let's go watch this DVD. Was the AV room on the bottom floor? Yeah. Here we go. It said it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. So good. Every time it hits. Sayaka! It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and here she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know.
Sounds like me.
I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. It's me! Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation. Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But I, the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that? Yes.
We're not getting the full picture here, but it's clear that we decided to enter into this because this is Maze Runner. This is Maze Runner.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Oh, everyone, huh? Byakuya, Toko. Ina. Everyone. They all said they agreed to live in the school forever. And then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie. Looks like it broke. Out of service.
What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. It asked them the question and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Feeling back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Interview DVD has been updated in the truth bullets. Uh-oh. Ding dong bing bong.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn.
Yeah, getting all poetic on me, bruv.
Although that dawn is totally pitch black,
There it is.
there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning.
Interesting.
Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
He's so happy. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be put on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. It is in more ways than one, viewer, because I'm going to be saving at the pre-match screen. The pre-trial screen. And I'm going to be stopping for today. Which is a shorter run than I usually do. But I know I simply haven't got it in me to sit here for another 5 hours and read a trial. I would love to, but I just know I haven't got it in me. And I've got Monday, I'm scheduled to play this game again. So Monday, we will finish the game. We will finish the game Monday. But I'm going to go through, I'm going to ride the elevator down, I'm going to get to the pre-trial, and get the phone app that reads it for you. Then I wouldn't be able to put my own dramatic flair upon it, darling. Okay? I'm an actor. I must. I cannot give in to the AI of tomorrow. Yeah, bestie, you can wait till Monday. I can wait till Monday. But we'll take the elevator down, we'll read all this stuff, and then we'll save, and then we'll start. So I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
Well, early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said... Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived, one after another. But they were all in the same state of shock. Ina? Hero? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first-class trial.
You called for me and so I appear.
I'm late! Ah, strong silent master is so wonderful. So cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze.
Yes!
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my scissors-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If that's what master wants, it could be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Achoo! Oh, where am I?
Whew.
No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
That sexual icon. This final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair, climb maximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it will be fair.
So strange.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know?
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this super game fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling
I'll
right.
make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. Boink. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so...
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step towards that gaping maw. I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? Ponty's Pizza. Wow, that's the first good thing Ponty Pizza has done. Apart from obviously also helping us save Virginia. What was her name? Virginia something. Virginia Wheeler, maybe? I can't remember. Anyway. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin. Right. I'm gonna save the data. And that's that. Thank you all for joining me. Sorry that it's not a longer stream today, but I'm just so knackered, so tired, that I know if I push on now, I'm gonna have to stop in a really weird place. And, it wouldn't be much more than this, to be honest, anyway. Thank you. Yeah, I need to go make dinner. And then just, like, chill out and just, like, veg until bedtime. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. But thank you all so much for being here. It's been delightful. As always, Danganronpa has the twists and turns that leave me guessing just what is going to happen next. Let me see who's streaming right now. But yeah, that's where I'm going to stop for today. Just close that for now. Boom. Right, let's see who's streaming right now. Give me a moment. Is there anyone from the... Oh, there are plenty of people from the stream team streaming. Just not sure how many viewers I've got. Let me double check on that. I've got 6 people. To be honest, I'm probably just going to disappear. Oh, no, wait. 16-Bit is streaming, and he's only got 1 person. So, yeah, let's go raid 16-Bit. So, for anyone who doesn't know, 16-Bit is a fellow struggler on the Wheel of Struggle. At the moment, of course, the Wheel of Struggle is currently not active. The season is over. But 16-Bit is playing something. It says Shinobi non grata. Sounds interesting. Let's raid 16-Bit. Say hi. He's a great guy. Very fun. Very sweary, if you like that kind of thing. I will catch up with you next week, okay? I'm going to be probably going to be Danganronpa on Monday, and then I think it might be Thursday and Friday I'm going to do Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke as part of my flashbacks for the start of, well, you know, off-season for the Wheel of Struggle. So please join me if you can. I'll be putting a schedule out in due course. All right. Take care, everyone, and I will catch up with you later. Bye-bye for now, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.